Hello, everybody. We're going to talk about gamer mental health today, and just an example. You know, when I was making those mods for Oblivion, and I was being attacked, and people threatened to kill me, and they kept trying to hack my site, all because they disagreed with mods or didn't like a mod. That's a mental health issue right there. They were taking it too far. It proved that they'd lost it up here. In turn, they kind of drove me over the edge as well. So I'm in an ideal position to know the signs of gamer mental health issues, when people should need to start doing something about it. I'm in a good position to give advice as well, not just because I've been through it. I've also read up quite a bit about it recently, on the last few years, and I also know, right, that the UN actually passed, actually started to recognise gamer mental health as an issue if it goes on for more than I think it's 18 months. So it's an actual problem now. It's recognised as an actual problem by the UN. Plus, my day job is dealing with people who are disruptive, often have mental health or dementia. I'm the guy that puts down violent people, talks down suicidal people, and tries to get people to get the help they need and protects them or protects other people from them. So I'm a frontline staff, a major, hospital, and I deal with this every day. So this is something, I'm extremely good at. It is in my skill set, literally my skill set, because of me being a carer, it's actually surprisingly useful in my line of work. Right? And I'm not a carer anymore, I'm a security officer now. But it's surprisingly useful in my line of work at making people see the problem and deal with it. So we're going to have a whole new section on gamer mental health. So when Starfield comes out and we start seeing the usual obsessive types going crazy because somebody's shirt is red and not blue, right, I'll be able to direct them at videos to help them, right? Because it is a mental health issue and they do need to deal with it, and it will destroy their lives if they don't, right? A lot of people, they get too obsessed. They join forums and they're reading the forums every day. Suddenly they're saying, that question's been asked 16 times today, stop it. That's the point, they've got a problem, because they've been on that forum far too long. Because if they hadn't been on that forum far too long, they'd just skip past it. The fact that they start getting aggravated by it tells me that they're already on that step of mental health issues. And the UN recognise these now as a mental health issue. They say if it's going on for, I think it's over 18 months or something, or over a year, something like that, or 2 years maybe, I can't remember, I have to look it up, then you've got a mental health issue. And these games tend to get played for years, and people who have it tend to be affected for years. And don't forget, they were threatening to kill me for making mods for you. They were attacking and hacking my website and bragging about it on Bethesda's site, openly displaying mental health problems. And they didn't even recognise it. And I didn't recognise it at the time either, because it was pushing me over the edge as well. And it's only later when I look back, I realise, those involved all had mental health issues. They were all obsessed with the same topic. And I think it's important that any channel covering, especially Bethesda's games, because it does attract this obsession, because they do good games and people do get obsessed with good games. Any game that has this nature in it that makes people obsessed does need to have some kind of advice given out on the mental health side of things, so people can continue to enjoy the game they love. And I'm not saying they should give up the game, I am not saying that. But what I will be saying, suggesting, is you step back from the things that make you obsessed and just focus on the things you enjoy. But anyhow, there's lots of tips coming up in that department. So keep an eye out for the new mental health section when it starts appearing, and don't dismiss it, right? Because the more people know about it, the better it is. Because when you see somebody, like I said, going off because someone's asked the same question as 6 other people in a forum, you'll know instantly that person's on the road to a mental health issue. Because it doesn't bother everybody else. It only bothers people that are obsessed and on the forum too much. Right? So when you see that, you'll recognise the signs and the dangers, and you might just be able to help that person by saying, you need to spend some time doing something else, mate. You need to spend some time playing the game. You need to spend some time in the park with your girlfriend, or something along them lines, right? Or point them at a video that can help them. So yeah, that's what's coming up at some point. I'm not too sure when. I've got to think about how to approach it. But I've done a lot of reading over the years. I've dealt with it on a daily basis, at work. I know some people can be helped. I know some people can't be helped. And I know the signs when people are psychotic and a risk to those around them. And as a consequence, I think it's going to be a very interesting series of videos for those people who are like me, lifelong gamers, and maybe haven't recognised when they've gone over the edge. Because it's very hard to self-analyse yourself when you feel everybody's out to get you. And everybody's out to get you because of your behaviour. You know, I mean, the way I responded to them didn't put me in anybody's good books, so I understand. You know, but there are rights and wrongs, put it that way, and mental health. You know, it's not an excuse, right? It's not an excuse. I don't see it as an excuse, right? It's a cry for help, whether they intentionally cry for help or not. It is a cry for help. So anyhow, you'll get that support on this channel, and hopefully the videos will help people just chill and carry on enjoying gaming and try not to get too obsessed. See you soon.